Howdy you all out there in YouTube land, hanging out on a Sunday afternoon, watching videos, I'm assuming, hopefully watching this one. I got a lot of CDs here to show you on this update. I'll be doing another one here later with vinyl. So anyway, we'll start off here. My girlfriend found this for me at Goodwill. It's a One Direction Harry Styles doll. Still in the box, ever it be so wrinkly. So, I didn't realize they made these. I mean, I probably should have realized that they did, but they don't even look like him, I don't think. But it is awesome. So, with that in mind, I'll show you the first CD here. This is the new Zayn that just came out Friday. And I guess the date that it came out, it was an exact year from the time that he left One Direction. And this is the deluxe version. This has 18 tracks on it. And previous to getting this, I'd heard 2 songs. First single, Pillow Talk, and the second, I'm assuming it's the second single, It's You. And here's the poster that came with it. It's actually the insert. And then there's the lyrics on the other side. So, it's good. I mean, it's very mellow at times. And very, sort of R&B flavored, but it's got a lot of different influences on it. So, I like it. It's also got a parental advisory sticker there, so didn't see those on One Direction CDs. And then I also picked this up. I don't know if I showed this or not. I picked this up for 49 cents, a used place, just because I wanted to use it to, like, hang on the wall. It's I didn't know what CD it was, but it's a Red Hot Chili Peppers CD. It actually has the initials there on it. I just thought it was cool for 49 cents. I also picked up the new Blood Ceremony. It came out Friday as well. This is their 4th album. This is like doom stoner metal. It also sounds a lot like, or it's been compared to, because they're influenced by Jethro Tull, just basically because it's got a lot of flute in it. It's a female lead singer, and it's awesome. Their first 3 albums were very good, and this one is no different. So that's Blood Ceremony. The album is called Lord of Misrule. So if you see this out somewhere, you might want to pick it up if you're into doom stoner metal, or if you're a fan of Jethro Tull, I suppose. So there's that. Then all these other ones here, most of them are like really random. This one I thought was really cool. It's the Jingle Cats. And this is a different one than the one that I usually see, because the other one is usually Christmas. This one they do Over the Rainbow and Secret Agent Man, Star Spangled Banner, Yankee Doodle. That also comes with a DVD, a cat DVD. By the way, the CD is called Rhythm and Muse. And there's the DVD. So, you know. Also bought this one. It's all natural and all disgusting. Pull My Finger. It's 99 tracks of flatulent sound effects, including 2 revolting party games you can play on your home stereo, and includes the hit Yankee Doodle Dandy. www.fartcd.com, and then there's all those track listings on the back there. I mean, you have to get this if you see it. Of course, the chances of seeing it is probably pretty slim, but it was worth $1.99, was it not? Also picked this up. I think I have this on, yeah, I do have this on cassette. It's dusty already. Too Legit to Quit. I'd seen this on vinyl in a dollar bin not too long ago, but it was scratched all to heck. So I didn't get the dollar bin version, but I did get the CD version. Should have picked up the dollar one anyway, just to have, or to have and to hold. Thought this one had a picture of him on the inside, but I guess it doesn't. Just got that little. So yeah, that's MC Hammer. Too legit to quit. And he quit not too long after that because he was bankrupt. This is what broke him through. This one, of course, has, this is, Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em. This has, You Can't Touch This. And it also has, Pray is on this one. And I thought there was another single. Have you seen her, maybe? But yeah, that's MC Hammer. Please, Hammer, don't hurt 'em. And, this one does have a awesome centerfold. I wish I had this on a big, gigantic poster, because that'd just be great, wouldn't it? It would just be great. I remember when MC Hammer was like, he was like the biggest thing since sliced bread there for a while. I bought this. It's a Dr. Demento Halloween disc, Spooky Tunes and Scary Melodies. I've been finding a lot of Dr. Demento. Most of it's been on vinyl. This is the first one I've found on CD in quite a while. And this one has Werewolves in London, Nightmare on Elm Street, Houdini doing Haunted House of Rock, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman by the Tubes, The Johnny Otis Show, Casting My Spell, Halloween Spooks by Lambert, Hendricks, and Ross, Bo Meets the Monster by Bo Diddley, My Son the Vampire by Alan Sherman, and Nature Trail to Hell, Weird Al. So that was sort of an interesting find. Got that at a thrift store. I've been picking up a lot of Aaron Carter when I see it. Oh, Aaron. Of course, that's Nick Carter's younger brother. I guess he's filed bankruptcy too recently. Got into some trouble and so on. I like Aaron Carter because I like sort of bubblegum pop stuff. You know, if you've watched my videos before, you see me show all kinds of random stuff that most people really don't want. This has like mucho pictures here of Aaron. This is when he started a growth spurt about this album. I'm not sure if this is his second or third album, but I have his first album, and looks like he's like 7 years old or something. I'm not sure. This one I picked up too in the same vein, Hanson. This is a single, I Will Come to You, and the reason I bought it, not just because it's Hanson, but it has an unreleased track called Cried that's just on the single. So I went ahead and picked that up for that. Also got the soundtrack to Velvet Goldmine. If you've ever seen this movie, it's a really good movie. It's loosely based on the David Bowie character, Ziggy Stardust, but not exclusively. So, and it's got a good soundtrack to it. So when I seen this, I thought, yeah, I'll definitely pick that up. I'd like to find this on vinyl too, but this will do until then. Velvet Goldmine. Get that back in there, will you? And moving on. Also got this 2 CD set called Coolsville. And this has all instrumental tracks. Quite a few, I might add. Hits and rarities from the golden age of pop instrumentals. Includes Dick Dale, The Champs, Duane Eddy, The Ventures, Freddie King, The Fireballs, Link Wray, and many more. I've always loved instrumental music, especially guitar-oriented. There's the other CD on the other side. But yeah, I picked that up. So it's got some real essential tracks on here. Let's see. We got some oddball ones too, but it has some Floyd Kramer on here. Ventures Don't Walk, Don't Run. You know, that was a hit for them. And then we have let's see, The Champs is on here. Santo and Johnny, Sandy Nelson, the Ramrods, a cornucopia, if you will. Also picked this up. This one is Butterfly by Mariah Carey. And I liked Mariah Carey's first couple albums when she first came out. I think I stopped with her third album at the time, which was, I don't remember the name of it now, but I seen these and I thought I wanted to go ahead and get them because, you know, I just sort of get in that weird mood where I want to listen to used CDs that everyone has quit listening to 10 to 20 years ago. I've sort of always gravitated towards stuff that's, you know, out of style, you might say. On this one, she does a cover of the Prince song, The Beautiful Ones. So, I mean, that's Mariah Carey. Also picked this one up, Charm Bracelet. And this one, I'd never owned either one of these two previous. So, I have the first album. I have Emotions, the second album, and the third one, which is Music Box. So I think Butterfly might be the fourth album. I'm not positive, but I remember watching her when she was the judge on American Idol, and it's like with Nicki Minaj, and I'm thinking it's such a disaster. You know, I thought for sure they were going to like get into it right there on the show, which was probably the reason they put them together for ratings, and a lot of it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of it hadn't been scripted, just for that reason. But you know, that's Mariah Carey. What can you say about her? And so there you go, back in there. And then I also picked up this Fiona Apple CD Title. This has Criminal on it, and I like that song quite a bit, so I'd like to check out some more of her stuff. And these CDs were really cheap, so this one was still sealed, Mandy Moore, at Goodwill, has a cutout there in the side. This one's called Wild Hope, a brand new CD at Goodwill. You have to pick it up. And I didn't have any Mandy Moore, so check her stuff out there. I mean, it's in the same vein as, you know, pretty much all those women singers. And I've said before, you know, I like female singers. I always have. It's just the lyrics in there. So yeah, I'm a sucker for female vocalists or female fronted bands, rock bands. And then I picked this up, Martina McBride's Greatest Hits, for $1.99. I can't believe that I actually like this because, you know, 20 plus years ago, there's no way I would have listened to this stuff. You know, there's no way. But, you know, I've grown to appreciate a lot of music that I didn't appreciate initially. Plus, you know, if you listen to the radio, they play the stuff over and over and over. So, I mean, you can't do anything but get sick of it. And the fact that I do not listen to the radio, and really haven't listened to it for years and years, I mean, aside from turning it on once in a blue moon on like an 80s rock station, I don't listen to the radio, so I don't really get tired of stuff. And then I picked this Ashley Simpson autobiography CD. I didn't have any Ashley Simpson, so now I do. Hello, there went the CD. And let's see, we'll show the insert here. See if there's any pictures in this one. I think there's a centerfold picture. And I don't really know what happened to her. I know that she had a little debacle there on, I think it was Saturday Night Live, about a lip-syncing thing. And I guess that embarrassed her, and let me get the CD. You know, sort of, they said that it caused her career to plummet, but what's the big deal? I mean, a lot of bands use backing tracks to, you know, especially if they're in a live show, they want to sound good, so, I mean, what's the big deal? This is Jessica Simpson, Sweet Kisses, which obviously that's her sister. I didn't have any Jessica Simpson, and now I do. So, I always thought that, I mean, I didn't know a lot about her, but, I mean, she had the Nick and Jessica show, and on TV, and then there's a centerfold, or I guess the insert, lyrics on the other side, and I remember watching that, in passing on, I guess it was on MTV at the time. And then the song from the soundtrack, The Dukes of Hazzard, These Boots Are Made for Walking, I have that on my iPod. So other than that, I didn't have anything. This one's called In the Skin. And this is the deluxe version. It also has a DVD with it. And the DVD is Jessica and Nick's wedding and newlywed scenes from the first season. So it's funny that they put their wedding on there. That's pretty hilarious. And then the last one I got here is A Public Affair. I just sort of bought all the Jessica Simpson they had at one of these used places that I go to, which is part of the reason that I went there, because I seen one at Goodwill, but it was scratched all to pieces, so, I went ahead and kept looking until I found just about all of them I was looking for. There was one more that I didn't find. But this has a lot of good pictures there of Jessica. Maybe I'll do it. I'm going to do it here. So there you have it. I also picked up a DVD concert of hers, and I forgot to bring that in here to show, which I haven't watched yet. The last things I'll show here that I picked up, picked these up at another thrift store, different one. This is the Great Muppet Caper glasses that McDonald's had at one time, I suppose. I wasn't going to buy this one, but there were two of them there, and I wanted this Miss Piggy one. And I couldn't leave the other one, so I just went ahead and got both of them. It's sort of funny that this here is like really bleached out, but on the inside, if you can see there on the inside, it's not. It's almost like the picture was put on backwards in parts, but I don't know, maybe it glows in the dark or something. So that's all I have in this video. Quite a big stack to go through. Tried to rush through it pretty quickly. I didn't want to hold everybody up out there from their relaxing Sunday. I just finished probably my last cup of coffee for this evening. And tomorrow's a new work week, and I just can't wait. That's sarcasm. Anyway, we'll let you go, and we'll see you in the next video. The next one will be vinyl related. I betcha.